Is refined copper specifically good for anything, or are other metals generally better? Refined copper's not bad. If you had a copper volcano, it's not bad. You can still build all your transformers and stuff out of it, providing you're cooling them. Nothing wrong with copper. It's quite a good conductive material. Yeah. And smooth hatches before that if you don't have much power, yeah. I actually had this conversation on the forums the other day about smooth hatches. Somebody was saying like they've got no use at all, and I was like, well, actually, I mean, they're pretty good for an early middle ground. Like, saves you using the rock granulator. I know you get sand from the rock granulator, but it's an early, an early option. Yeah, that'll do. And then we'll let everybody through here but these guys. It's better to get 75% of your precious ore than none of it, but on the same token, sand's useful, so it's kind of a who gives a shit. At least if you're using sand, then you're getting the 100% of the conversion. The granulator, rather. Maybe you should use a lot of iron for various stuff. As you don't have a gold volcano, you're saving your gold. To be honest, all wiring, if I can get away with it, I use gold amalgam. I always have done, because I find gold amalgam to be more plentiful than iron, especially now that you need iron ore for crafting stuff. So I normally do as much wiring as I can out of gold amalgam, but again, it's different playstyles, you see. I normally have shitloads of gold amalgam because I like to annihilate every slime biome on the map. That's just kind of how I do it. I normally have lots of gold because I strip mine slime biomes. If you don't, if that's not your playstyle, then arguably you probably have more iron. But, Degreef, how's it going, buddy? Speaking of lousy seeds, there's one on the web seed browser with 6 chlorine geysers. Jesus. I think I would rage uninstall. Christ. Okay. Someone's scolding. Okay, so we'll get this built. I think 7 of these, don't I? It's a total waste of fuel to do this, but whatever. So these are all going to be full. These are going to be 1800. Oh, fuck. Stupid. I really don't want to be sending a partial packet back through the pipe. What's that, 1860? Yeah, that'll do. Alright. So let's just go down here and finish off doing what I want to do here. So I might rip this out here to give me a bit more space above. So I'd left this in, but I don't think I really want it. 10 kilos of natural gas. Meh. You have 100 tons of gold ore, but I saw you need gold for oxalite. Hardly any though, Jellybear. Hardly any. And you won't stay on oxalite forever. So yeah, it doesn't take much at all. I don't know if I want to put some mesh tiles in underneath the aqua tuner, or just do it all out of like tungsten. So I'm just thinking, I want to try and make this a bit smaller if I can. So we could have the aqua tuner like here, put a few metal tiles there, dripping out oil here, petroleum can be here. Might be making this a bit too small. Yeah, we'll go down one little layer here. Yeah. This will make sense. Now, once we've got this done, I'll just nip out some of the walls and they can be cracking on with this when they want. So you'll be there, and then we'll need a little joint plate here. We'll make you out of... you out of gold. Probably shouldn't be using tungsten for this stuff. Make you out of gold. And then that's going to be a door. And you can just be any tile, I don't think it really matters. Then we'll have our pump down here. You will have to be made out of thermium. Yeah, I'll make it out of thermium. And then once we've refined a bit more, we'll put our aqua tuner in here. That'll be nice. And then in terms of power, where will I get an easy power thing from? I do have a heavy watt wire here. Yeah, I could just branch off one of these sides, I suppose. I'll probably branch off here, because this side's already doing more stuff than this one, so I'll probably use this side. So we'll get a bit of gold. We'll come out of here if I can reach. And we will come down. Yeah, we'll come down here. I'll change all the priorities on this in a second once I've finished mapping it all out. Yeah, you're going to go to there. Boop. We'll rip out this crap as well. And what I'm probably going to want is transformer, battery, reservoir, and then split my feed 50-50. The petroleum gen builds should be pretty straightforward. I'm just going to bang in like 3 or 4 petroleum gens. Don't know how I'm going to cool them yet. I might use the coolant from the aqua tuner. Just keep cycling that through. And I might even stop using these AETNs. Bridge into this loop here. Yeah, I think I might do that. Yeah. Let's I'll come to that when we're close to the piping stage. So yeah, we'll just leave this running for a second. We've got unpermitted food that needs to be sorted because I've probably locked somebody out somewhere. So we'll deal with that now. Inmates everywhere. Unpermitted food. What's in here? Shitloads of stuff buried. Oh, yeah, they're not eating stuff, are they? My plan was originally to have these making stuff berry and send it out the colony. But I never got around to that, so we'll just let them eat some for now. It's fine. It's fine. Eat what you want. You've done well. You've all leveled up. I'm happy with that. You've done well. Inmate, we're doing the cursed jailhouse rock. The cursed jailhouse rock. So that's 5, 6, 7 odd. Whew. I need to put another gantry in. Now that I made the metal refinery steam turbine cooling build, I don't have to constantly supervise the steel production. Nice. Plan on cooling the petroleum or sending it to the gens hot. I don't know what effect it's going to have for Chunga. I don't know if I pipe it in hot, whether my generators heat up, or whether my cooling loop from my... so I'll probably use a bit of super coolant in the coolant loop again. I don't really know what effect it has. I've not done any testing for a long time on petroleum gens. I don't know what else I can do to cool the petroleum. I could do like a little holding tank underneath, maybe. I really do not know, mate. Not got that far yet. You had a go at building your own petroleum boiler based on yours. From my testing, I don't think you need to shut the tepidizer off. You're able to run with 100% uptime. I don't really want to run it with 100% uptime. That's the only thing. You can use the hot petroleum to warm up the oil entering the boiler for a bunch of extra throughput. Yeah, I did think about that. The only problem is all my oil is up here. And in fairness, we've not got very much in there. Holy balls. Wait a minute. Have we been pissing through all of our oil? And did I connect this piping back up? Hold on, I forgot I was in the middle of doing something before. Let's get rid of all this piping. Yeah, all this needs to go. We don't have all that much oil. I might have to have a little nosy. See what's going on. I thought we had loads more oil in this. Or was it all just janked up in a weird spot? Might have to collect some more oil. Might not need this boiler at all. We've still got plenty down the oil biome in fairness, but I thought we had more oil stored than that. I think we have been refining it though, that's the thing. Because I put the bypass through for the... so it wasn't just the metal refineries that were supplying them with oil. I put a bypass on so my refineries could be constantly making it. We probably pissed away quite a lot of petroleum, but meh. Guys, I found your channel the other day and I'm 42 videos in on the base. Oh, nice, Stern. Welcome, bud. Did you upload any saves from this seed? No, not yet, Malico. I always put the save file on the last video, when we finish the playthrough. Oh, any petroleum in the gens will heat the gases and one tile underneath the gen. I was going to put my mesh tiles, yeah. I see. Yeah, what my thinking was, I was going to put my mesh tiles and then put in a little bit of clean water just to stop any off-gassing or as much of it as I can. You know, like a surface layer of clean water on top of the polluted. That was the plan. But yeah, we'll see. I want to get this rocket launched first, so I'm sort of planning this out. Once that rocket's launched, we'll get this built. I just need to keep adding a few more modules to this, and then we can get it launched. It's going to take ages. I've got a feeling our other rocket's going to come back busted in a minute as well, which is going to probably piss me off no end, but whatever. You just ran the pipes in parallel, right next to each other, encased in metal tiles. That's a nice idea. I might steal that pseudo, we might do that. Oh, what's happened up here? Oh, I did have a little bit of chlorine boil in a couple of these farm tiles before the room got to temperature. But what's happening now, the room itself is cold enough to liquefy that chlorine. So we've got quite a bit of natural gas up here, in fairness, off our moo boys. Done a little toot. But yeah, we're going to have a little pool of chlorine up here, so yeah, looks a bit janky, but excuse me, eventually all the chlorine will stay liquid and we'll just have natural gas up here. Natural gas obviously doesn't cool to like minus 130 or something. What is it for natural gas? Minus 160 odd, so... So yeah. Yeah, that might be a good thing to do, Pseudo, to balance out the temperature. Warm up the oil. Probably need to put some pumps in our oil biome and start collecting some more oil. Captain Jax, how's it going, buddy? Can you remove lockers on computer desks without revealing the whole map? No, because you need the destroy option to do it. And as soon as you press backspace, you reveal the whole map. Could if you're in sandbox mode maybe, but I don't really know how sandbox mode works, so I don't really use it. Honestly. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bang. And you there. Let's just reset your jobs. How much natural gas do the moos make approximately per cycle if they eat? They eat, apparently. So they say. It says that they eat 2 kilos per cycle and they output 500% of that. So what's that, like 100 kilos? Or is it 10 kilos? It'd be 100 kilos, wouldn't it? I don't think this is right. I don't trust this, to be honest. 500%. 100% more than 2 kilos is what? Got the idea from the ATM build. Oh, are you talking about doing it? Hold on. So are you saying like having 2 bands of pipe? I'm using the metal mass to balance it. That's what you mean, isn't it? Is it 10 kilos? Is that it? My brain couldn't do the 500%. When I first read it, I was like, "Oh my god, that's incredible!" And then, yeah, it's not quite as good as you think. Well, meh. Well, you know, if you had a farm of 8 of these and you kept on top of them, I mean, you probably could get quite a bit. But I might need to slap a couple of weeds towards something up here. It's getting warm. Yeah, I think it's already been pointed out. Somebody's already said it on the last stream. I think in terms of real estate, in terms of space real estate, I think you're better off just using solar than gassy boys. Which is kind of upsetting, but meh. It is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll need an gantry. I've got power right here, haven't I? Oh no, I don't. I need to run this up here. I don't really want to build this out of tungsten, honestly. I don't know how I'm going to join this wire either. Meh. I know, Sordy, but in my head I was going, so add some zeros and then times by 5. It's 1,000 grand! Do you know what I mean? In my head it didn't make sense. Try farting 10 kilos at once. It's impressive, actually. Well, they are big, flabby walrus cows, so it kind of makes sense. Parallel pipes in tungsten tiles with insulated tiles around it. Yeah, it's a nice idea, Pseudo. I mean, that's how we used to do, what do you call them? Not temperature exchange rooms, what's the heat exchangers. That was one of the methods we used to use. So you'd fill a room full of granite and run your pipes in parallel, and it'd sort of balance out the temperature with the mass in the room. But I wasn't really planning on doing that, but we can do, I suppose. We can do. The option is there for us. That's far enough, isn't it? I can put that there. Yeah. Probably gonna get twatted by meteors, but whatever. Whatever. And a boop. And as always a hydro sensor. Beamron, how's it going, mate? In 1997, a study of 16 Americans found a volume per fart range of 17 millilitres to 375 millilitres. Jesus. You still just vote for opening bottles of liquid oxygen any place we need to cool down. It's moving them though, nerd, that's the problem. It's moving the bastards. Alright, I've put all my dupes on operate just because they are going to be power boys ultimately, all my inmates. We will lock up the prison again at some point. For now, I can't be bothered messing out with the conveyor rails. Alright. Are we still making thermium? And what's going on up here? Nice. Oh, I've done a couple of digs around the map, by the way, guys, in case you wonder what dupes are doing here and there. I've done a couple of digs to try and get some of this crap cleared out as well, and I want to obviously get this insulated, or not insulated, but capped. Same over here. So they did dig a lot of this crap, and they've left a load of mess and stuff, but it's fine. Right, let me figure out what I want to do with this. So we'll have another layer of insulated here. And again, I need to make sure I do all this with priority 1, otherwise people will start coming and doing it. This can be priority 8 though. Get this going now. So my oil is going to be coming in from the right. I'll get some more pumps put in down here whilst I'm thinking as well. So we've still got shitloads of oil, it's just all in derpy places at the minute. Let's get a pump put in here. We'll just build this out of steel just to avoid any problems. We'll also get a pump in here. And we will change all the rest of this stuff to like priority 1. This is a petroleum pipe, so I'll need to run another pipe over here. I'd say just get collecting some of this, get it all put in. With supercurrent running through the Akatuni, you're able to make 2.9 tons of petroleum, which is just a fraction less than the oil refineries, but it doesn't waste crude oil. Yeah, I'm going to be building more petrol refineries than we're actually going to be producing. But yeah, I think Wachunga already did the math, to be honest, mate. Cobalt, how's it going, buddy? My back is ruined for most of my day at the doctor. Oh dear, Beamer, that doesn't sound good. Frankie Vincent, good evening, bud. How do you make petroleum without wasting oil? Are there any other ways to make petroleum? I did a video on it a couple of days ago, Jalabear. If you do Oni tips, in fact, I'll do it for you. I've got a build on YouTube on how to do it kind of easily. That's what we're going to do here. That is the plan today. Alright, let's just rip out some of this crap immediately so I can start seeing what space we've got to work with. And we'll get this done as well. Is our spacey stuff done yet? Yeah. Alright, I won't put an astronaut in yet. We'll start filling us some fuel. Hopefully our pipes won't bust. And hopefully we won't piss away a load of liquid oxygen like we did last time. Hopefully our oxidizer tank will play nicely. Fingers crossed. That beard is pretty red. Yeah, I'm wearing a red t-shirt today as well, guys. I mean, come on. I've done it to myself. I sent a biological cargo bay to a planet with no biological life. I think that's what I did. Ah, shit. Before I forget, let's just click on this. Make sure this is putting the right amount in. So it doesn't overfill. Right, let's get rid of you. Let's rip these out. Let's put some actual cargo bays on this. 2 rockets per silo. Yeah, at the moment. We've not got the other 2 built yet, but that is the plan ultimately. I know it did come back whole. That's what I was saying before. 2x4. It's totally random. That's why I was kind of like, I'm not doing this again. I'm getting my steel back. It's totally random, so you can't really factor in for it. It's dead annoying. Dead annoying. So yeah, we'll put a couple of cargo bays on this one, and we will send this on frequent, short journeys, I reckon. I'm going to need to make a load more ceramic by the looks of it. I seem to have pissed away all my ceramic. That's weird. I can just build 2 of these now. What the hell? That's probably bugged, but we'll see. Any way to collect steam that's escaping from when the rocket is landing? You could drywall all this if you wanted, and have a load of pumps in here trying to capture it all before it gets to space, but I don't really care about the water. You could do. You could probably run a bit of radiant piping through your walls, or have some sort of cooling in the room so that the steam condenses very quickly, and drywall the whole thing. But I kind of like the fact that the steam just fecks off. It gets very hot, that's the thing. Nice weasel. Long rocket for a long journey, yep. Right, our oxygen's now bypassing, so let's turn that off. We'll get all that back in. And our hydrogen's now bypassing as well, so let's turn that off. And let's let all that come home as well. Did the moose situation change since Sunday? We've got a couple of moose, gassy moose. Our last biological rocket that came home, this one here, was broken because of the save and load bug. So we didn't get any more. So we've just got the 2, I think, up here at the minute. Yeah, we've just got 2 moo boys up here, and they're just doing their thing, chilling. Chilling, tooting, making some natural gas. Okay, I'm getting laggy as balls at the minute. I think these builds are busted, by the way, so I'm just going to redo them. What did I want? Cargo bays. Okay, so I'll just empty this pipe and then we will get this going. Lost the top of your head. Yeah, it's because I'm sat bolt upright. I'm trying to work on my posture a little bit, and I've not moved my my chair since. I've been slumping like a lazy boy. It's not been doing me any favours. Yeah, you're assigned to that one. Let's send Ari. Let's get Ari on a little journey, a little magical journey. And I do need to build a bit more of this wire. It's fucking expensive. Yeah, let's redo this a little bit. So this will probably be fine up here. Let's just build this out of a bit of iron because I'm a lazy boy, and hopefully it'll be okay. Hopefully it'll be okay. Oops, a daisy. Are they producing any reasonable amount of natural gas? Not really, Gashidley. We kind of just put them in there for the spectacle. We don't really need them other than I like looking at big fat flying walrus cow people. So. Seriously, it looks like you have a flat top haircut, like unnaturally flat. Maybe I'm going for the Arnie look. Maybe I'm going for the Arnie, you know, twins look. Listen, get off my flat top fucking dome, alright? Leave me alone. You've got a flat top dome. Jerk. I mean, that heats it directly, you don't waste 50% of the oil. Yeah. I thought there was a way to make petroleum without using oil at all. No, buddy. No. No such way exists. If there was, Shell would be a much different company. You put in a jetpack, dude. Did I? Oh, I did. Well spotted. Who was my dupes? It was the top 5 guys, wasn't it? Oh wait, what's going on here? Oh shit, Jean's come home and I've not sorted her access out. No, that's fine. So yeah, I'll send, instead of Ari, I will send Stinky. Chef Supreme. Why not? Ari? Oh, piss. We need to select someone else, don't we? Stinky or... yeah, Stinky. No, Ruby. Get out of there. Well spotted, I'd have forgotten all about that. In IRL, you can ferment pretty much every organic matter into oil. The process is significantly more expensive than just pumping up some crude and cracking it. How do you do that, Cobalt? How can you accelerate, like... You know, how does that work? I'm interested. That sounds incredible. I didn't know you could do that. I mean, I know about, like, biomass and, you know... But how can you make oil? How can you accelerate the process? Is it all about pressure or something, or what? I know what I've just done. That was a mistake. Oh shit, I can't get wire up here easily, can I? Because of this fucking joint plate. I've just connected these two. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Penis. You know what, I'll just run a wire off here. It's fine. This is incredibly lazy, but I can't be arsed running a wire around this. So, this becomes this. Whoever's scolding, stop it. Stop it right now. Get out of it. Jerk. No problem now, I feel appreciated. There's something new today. Nice, Gashidley. Well, listen, mate, you're always appreciated, buddy. But when you point out a potential derp I'm about to make, that's just incredibly helpful. Because let's face it, I make a lot of derps, alright? I make a lot of derps. Alright, I need this piece of wire to build and then I can knock this one away. I need to add a little energy while fermenting in an oxygen poor environment, and maybe even run it past a catalyst. Science! I like it. Nice. Yeah, you're staying in now. Inmates, make power. Make power go good. Make power go good now. Cheers, Max. I just wanted to say that I'll be pointing stuff out all day long. You son of a bitch. You son of a... I take it back. I take it back. Immediately. You son of a bitch. Alright, astronaut, check. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to look at that right now. We're going to space. You there. We need to give this rocket a name. And I think it should be called... for fuck's sake. Game, stop being a dick. Deep and powerful. Deep and powerful. Space lust. I don't know. Deep and... What should we call this? Jeremy's long schlong. Perfect, Cobalt. Jeremy's long schlong with a CH. Should we go for schlong with a CH? So we have to really smack the she. Should we do that? Perfect. I like it. Jeremiah's long schlong. Oh, we're gonna go and put our dangus in this gas giant, I think. Or maybe no, we're gonna go here because this has got more things to research. Although I would like to know what the other gas is here, I suppose. No, we'll do this one. We'll go here. Ice, carbon dioxide, oxygen, methane. We've got no cargo bay, so we're just going to do a bit of science, which we don't need, but whatever. It's only a bit of hydrogen. Bang. Godspeed, Jeremiah. Whew. Farewell. So yeah, to those of you that were asking before, the steam that comes out of these is pretty fucking hot. So this is like 1400 degrees, but I think it does actually output at like 1850 or something. It's really hot. So if you did want to contain it, you'd need a way of getting rid of that heat quickly. Or like, you know, if you cooled your bunker tiles, it'd probably condense pretty quickly, but there's a lot of heat. I mean, that's a lot of steam at a very high temperature. So you'd probably want to do it with like some granite tiles that aren't directly in contact with the bunker tiles, for example. I don't know, something like that. Right, so that's that rocket done. Let's just send this one as well, and we'll get a few resource going with this one whilst we're here. Who keeps getting scolded, by the way? Oh, you're scolded because of the rocket. Son of a bitch. Let's rip out... I'm going to slap a couple of weezewots up here just because I'm lazy. How can I cool this? What have I got nearby? Forget this is only one tile thick here. So I mean this is always going to be warming up our hydrogen and stuff that's sat here as well. What can I do to cool this down a little bit? Without putting in too much effort. What can I do to cool it down? Oh, Jesus. Is there a maximum size for rockets? I honestly don't know, mate. I honestly do not know. I've not seen if there's a max. Are you wanting me to build a rocket the entire length of the asteroid now? Is that where you're going with this, nerd? Sorry, Pluey. I thought it was nerd. You got the same name colour. Is that what you're asking for? Yeah, I don't really want to worry about this. I don't care about this. Occasionally a dupe gets scolded. It's fine. It's only whilst they're taking their jetpack on and off. It's okay. You wouldn't mind. Oh, Jesus. Ever considered painting in some drywall and closing the door above to trap the heat and use it? Yeah, we talked about that before, Peach. We talked about that earlier. Just need to rename the pilot to Sheldon. Maybe put some steam turbines off to the sides so that the steam needs to travel through them to get out. Yeah, Peach, totally. I mean, that is totally legit. And the first thing that was brought to our attention when we started playing with the rockets is they actually output their heat for the entirety of their journey. What the fuck is your problem? Ah, for fuck's sake. How do we keep getting an extra atmo suit in here? How does this keep happening? One of the things that was pointed out is that they output their heat for their entire journey. So, in theory, if you were to... I've got an atmo suit trapped in here, son of a bitch. If you were to put your rocket at the very bottom of the asteroid... I don't want to let everybody out. You could, in theory, generate that heat for the entire journey, which is a lot of heat, a lot of energy. And Cobalt, you just said the same thing, yeah. That was pointed out to us, like, I think the first day the rocketry update came out. Let me lower my chair a bit, guys, because you're going to be raging about me having a flat top. Yeah, we've not tried it yet, but we could do. And we could try it in debug if you want. If you're interested, we could. Fucking extra suit in here, which is really annoying. I don't know how it keeps fucking